welcome to this video playing Jammy Dodger, and for once I'm playing white. We have a kind of a thematic tournament in the Kaukan. Not this time, probably we'll get a Tarrasch or the Catalan. Let's see what he's playing now. Okay, we get a Tarrasch. And A3, this is a pretty good line, A3. It's one of the rather new developments in the Tarrasch. Just, yeah, well, okay, this should be useful in most cases. Maybe just this one. Yeah, one idea is to use the bishop on b2, where it is nicely placed. In some other Tarrasch lines, you have it on e3, which isn't so bad as well, controlling the d4 square, but okay, b2 is just a nice place for this piece. My idea now is knight a4 to c5. But there's also a bit of a decentralizing move, so maybe black has some way to counter it. Black is always suffering a bit with this isolated pawn, which is really a bit of a weakness, but the good thing from black's point of view is you have all your pieces out. You don't suffer from a structurally bad piece, like it sometimes happens in some classical Queen's Gambits, where you have a bad bishop on c8 sitting all the time, or in some other defenses where you have a piece that is a constant worry. This is not the case here. The worst that can happen here is you lose the pawn on d5, which is pretty bad if it happens, but it's still, it's just a pawn, and doesn't mean you're substantially worse strategically. Okay, knight e4 is a good centralizing move. What I'm wondering is, should I play a move like rook e1 to cover e2? This is a good strategical move, but maybe f2 is a weakness. Yeah, still cannot spend so much time. Glad to have a slight edge on the clock, and don't want to invest so much time now. Yeah, with knight e4 he also controlled the c5 square, which is of course helpful, because knight a4 to c5 was an important idea. Yeah. What I'm wondering is, if I play knight c3, what is he playing? Just taking it, or what? Let's try this. Attacks d5 and intends to take e4. If he drops back to f6, I'm playing g4, g5 and win this pawn. And yeah, but what are you doing now? g4 and g5. Isn't this just winning a pawn? Yeah, I can play queen d5, yeah. Queen d5. Does he have some compensation? Maybe he can go bishop d6, now that I think of it. Bishop d6, yeah, could be a move. Yeah, bishop b6. What am I playing on that? I take. Okay. Yeah, also possible, of course. Knight b5 intending queen b5 intending knight d5 maybe. Is he actually threatening something? Rook d8, I have queen b5 still. Maybe he's threatening to take here. H4, but I can just take f2. There's nothing. Okay, let's not spend ages here. He has some compensation anyway, and it's hard to judge what's the best defense. The compensation is in those slightly exposed pawns. My king is potentially insecure. At the moment, he doesn't have any pieces near the king, so I don't think it is this one. Knight to d5 and to f4. Why not?
Check.
Yeah, the knight on f4 I thought would be nicely placed. But why actually go there? Why not just this one? Knight f6. Because of that. I can take b7 though. Is there a big attack coming? Maybe. Knight f4. Cannot really cover this, can I? Queen c4 maybe. Why not? Why not just queen c4? Maybe just going for queen g4. Bishop d6 is not threatening that much actually. Or is it? This is a check, but it's not more than a check.
Check.
I'm covering h1. Silly, very silly to allow that.
Check. 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 Time warning. Check. Check. Draw. Check. Offered.
I don't even have an idea what the clock is. Yeah, I can play on actually because of the position. Two rooks are better here than the queen.
Check.
It's really no need to draw.
Check. White forfeit.
Great.
Pawn.
Yeah, you're a great player. Queen G7 is really deservedly winning the game. Yeah, I was just too clumsy with the mouse. And with 6 seconds against 2 seconds, but okay, I didn't play much the last couple of days. A bit rusty maybe. Okay, yeah, well, anyway, around here, this is rather complicated. I mean, yes, it's complicated in a Blitz game. Black is mostly just a pawn down, but
Check.
around here, yeah, knight f4 is actually strong here. Okay, but this is not realistic to find all this with little time. Yeah, white is keeping a clear edge anyway. Yeah, knight e7 is better. Okay, winning. Okay, I only saw that, and this leads to
Check.
a somewhat better endgame for white, simply because the two rooks are stronger than the queen.
Check.
There's probably a draw somewhere with perpetual, but here white is better simply. Okay, he only won this game because of my moving speed. This is lost now for black with 2 rooks on the 7th. Okay, thanks for watching.